व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरवनचारी यमुनातीरवनचारी जय राधमाधवा कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी. हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you are on mute. Maybe Anand Prabhuji, you can recite the Mangalacharan.
Sure, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Let me share the screen, Prabhu. Okay?
Sure, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji, Salgarsha Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmanalitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Datati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vaishnavamscha. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, devotees. Hare Bol. So, devotees, we are, I think a week ago, we began reading the Bhagavad Gita again from chapter 1, from the first verse. We completed the previous reading. It took almost like 2 years. We read all verse by verse with all translation and purport discussion and so on, which will continue to do that. Chapter 1 is a little different chapter in the sense it also identifies the problem. What is the issue here? Why Krishna is giving this instruction at this moment? Arjuna and Krishna, they have known each other for a very long time. Krishna could have given this wonderful wisdom, knowledge, instruction to Arjuna before also. What was the reason for him to do that at this particular moment when they are going to fight? There are a lot of things involved. This is a fight, many acharyas have said, this is a fight within us. Every day it's happening. The fight between the right thing to do, the right consciousness, the not so right consciousness. Every moment is filled with decisions. Every moment. Even when do I wake up is a decision. Early morning, do I wake up Brahma Muhurta? Can I wake up at 5:30, 6:30? Everything is a decision. Then what do I do? That is also decision. So in a day, we do so many activities, and each activity is driven by our consciousness. We can do some mundane things and completely ignore the higher purpose in life, or there is an opportunity. Krishna is saying there is an opportunity how we shall lead our life. So this Bhagavad Gita is a fantastic manual for life, actually. It's a wonderful, wonderful instruction. So today we are in, obviously we are in chapter 1. The verse number will be 13. They are still in the back. Obviously, the entire first chapter, it's going to describe more about the army, the two different groups. One is the Kauravas with 100 brothers and large army, large soldiers. And another thing, before this war took place, Krishna himself go and meet with Duryodhan and the team, the Kauravas, 3 times. Peacemaker. Shanti Duta. Duta means like a messenger. So he goes the 3 times, but he is rejected by Duryodhana. So there are a lot of spiritual, understanding is also there. What is it? The Lord is so merciful. He wants to first help even people who are not following him, who don't respect him, who don't accept him. Duryodhana never accepted Krishna. Dhritarashtra also, even though he had some kind of a knowledge that, he is God and, but he didn't want to accept because he always had a excuse. I am blind. Actually, he was spiritually blind than physically blind because he was not even trying to open his mind, his intelligence. So before the war, both Arjuna and Duryodhana would go to Krishna. How about is our Anand Prabhu here?
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, what happens? You did the role of Duryodhana.
Yes, Prabhuji.
What happened? When both of them go to Krishna, what happened?
Yes, Prabhuji. So first, actually Duryodhana goes for that Sainyam, Prabhu. And Arjuna Narayani Sena. And Arjuna goes for his blessings, Prabhu. But when both, first actually Duryodhana goes and sits near the head. Arjuna comes late and sits near the foot. And soon after Krishna wakes up, he sees Arjuna first. Then immediately he wishes Arjuna. Then Duryodhana immediately says, Krishna, I have come first. You have to wish me first. You have to ask me what I need. So then Krishna says, no, I have seen Arjuna first. So Arjuna must only have that option to ask me first. Then immediately, so Arjuna says, I need your blessings. Then Krishna then says, I can come and help, but I won't do any war. I won't even carry any any weapon. I don't fight. I will only just come and be with you, kind of thing. Then immediately Duryodhana thinks in his mind, why do I need you if you don't come and fight? Okay, let me take the Narayanis and I don't want you, kind of thoughts he will be having in his mind. But meanwhile, Arjuna says, I need your blessings. If you are there with me, that's enough for me. You no need to fight, you just be with me. Then immediately Duryodhana will be happy. He will take the Narayani Sena and Arjuna will get the blessings of Krishna and he will come as a chariot driver.
Okay. What was the reason but Krishna gave Duryodhana? Why did he give the first opportunity to Arjuna? What was his reasoning to do that?
Arjuna is younger than Duryodhana, Prabhu.
Correct. That is the dharmic, the etiquette. Krishna is the Rishikesha. He is the master of mind, right? Senses. He knows everything. So he wants to be everything presented perfectly. We should learn how Krishna displayed. You have to do always right thing. Even though Krishna knows that dharma is on the side of Arjuna, but yet what is it? How can he do it on a dharmic way? Meaning, how can he make other party also understand this is how the Shastra, the Dharma works? That is very important. Sometimes people are on the dharmic side, but they don't know how to explain that. They just say, no, only this person has to do, but the other person has to be, you have to convince him. That needs diplomacy, that needs understanding, that needs communication. So he very easily, he knows that Duryodhana will not even mind, because Arjuna has already chosen Krishna without taking up any weapon. And Duryodhana is thinking what kind of a fool Arjuna is. Krishna is not going to fight. What use somebody will have with Krishna? But that is the entire essence of Bhagavad Gita. Do we need God, Supreme Lord Krishna, or we need Krishna's energy? The entire material world is going after his energy. Wealth, power, fame, everything is Krishna's energy. But which one we want? That is why devotees are very, Krishna himself acknowledges devotees in a very special way. Right? Bhaktya mam abhijanati. My devotees know everything about me. They're very, very dear to him. The reason? Because they will only choose Krishna, not the material energies. Wealth will come, health will come, beauty will come, fame will come, but everything will go away very soon also. So many people, celebrities have come. Anyone here knows who was Miss Universe in 2010? Any idea? We don't know. 2020, we don't know. Maybe one or two we may remember for some time. That is the material nature. It's very Dukhalayam. Krishna has very nicely explained this is Dukhalayam Ashashvatam. Dukhalayam, misery. Ashashvatam means temporary. Two very deadly combination. First of all, it's temporary. Even if you become the most good-looking person, after some time you have to become aged. What are you going to do? Yayati had the boon. He could remain younger for a longer time. What was his conclusion after living young for thousands of years? He said that it's not worth it. The main thing, whether it is 100 years or 1,000 years, the best thing is to surrender to Krishna, doing devotional service. So we learned so many things. Each one has got so much of backdrop, so much of background, why this is happening. So even now, right now at this moment, Duryodhana, as they have blown their conch shell, each of the leaders have their own personalized conch shell. They would have everything personalized weapons. Now, from 13, maybe we'll read the 2-3 verses today because it's mostly about who blew the shank and so on. But there is also some significance of about the conch shell. The one that was blown by the Kauravas team, it was chaotic. That also kind of explains how shall we even war? How the war can be done in a very sattvic way, in a rajasic way, in a tamasic way. Everything, whatever we do, war or love or peace, everything falls under that. Love can also fall under tamasic. So for us to understand all this thing, the entire Bhagavad Gita is spoken that we always, because we are in this material world, we have to always understand, even bhakti, devotion, am I doing it in the most sattvic way? Or some rajasic way is involved there? Or even I'm doing it in a tamasic way? Many times people are so tired, they're not paying attention, they're watching TV and chanting. They're chanting. Good, there's nothing wrong with that. But why TV then? What is the point? You get so much distracted, right? So we want to go, Krishna consciousness, this path is to transcend That's why this is called transcendental journey. You transcend out of all this material conditioning, material challenges, and then you reach a much higher level. Krishna is asking Arjuna, Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya, but become a yogi first. Everybody will be, surprised, shocked. Why are you asking a Kshatriya? He has to fight. What will he do becoming a yogi? He's not going to meditate and sit in a forest. He's going to fight in the next few moments. But Krishna is saying that's all fine. But first bring your attitude, bring your understanding to perfect understanding, perfect realization. The 18th chapter is devotees. Can anybody say what was the 18th chapter title?
The conclusion of Bhagavad-Gita.
Conclusion, the perfection of renunciation. Right? The perfection, meaning how do you act in such a way that everything becomes a offering to Krishna? Everything. You are working in office, you are working for the family, you are interacting with this, outside social community, you are associating with other devotees. Everything, how can you make it as an offering to Krishna? It has to have some standard. You cannot just throw something to Krishna. Oh, Krishna, you do this, right? So we have to always think, whenever we act upon anything, am I doing this in the best of the Krishna consciousness mode? No more sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Beyond that, am I doing this for Krishna? So right now, 13 is going to talk about how after the Kauravas have blown their conch shell, what is happening right now. Why don't we read devotees 113?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, all glory to Srila Prabhupada ji ki jai. Can I read?
Absolutely, Mataji. Anupama Mataji, why cannot you read? We want you to read.
Thank you. Tataha sha, okay. Tataha sha khascha bhayascha pranavanako mukhaha saha se sevabhya hayanta sa shabdastu mulabhavata. Hare Krishna.
Anand Prabhuji,
Hare
can we
Krishna.
also see if somebody else want to read, then you can pick it up. Yeah. Or you read, Prabhu. It's good.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I try Prabhuji?
Please.
Tata Sankasya Beryascha Panavanaka Gomukha Sahasraivabhya Hanyanta Sashabdastu Mulo Bhavat.
Very nice, Mataji.
Rama would like to read.
Who is that devotee?
Rama.
Tata Sankascha Beryascha Panavanaka Gomuka Sahasraivabhya Hanyanta Sasabdastu Mulobhava. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Very nice, devotees. Okay, devotees, give me a second here. Let me take a... Is Ranjan Prabhu, is that our Ranjan
Hare
Prabhu?
Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. I'm just listening and glad to be back.
Oh, Haribol, Haribol. We are more glad, Prabhu. We are more happy that you are back. So, Haribol, Prabhu. Please participate, Prabhu, and please share your thoughts also.
Sure.
Okay. So, devotees, who can read the synonym and translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I will try Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna devotees. Synonyms. Tataha, thereafter. Shankaha, conch shells. Cha, also. Bheryaha, large drums. Cha, and. Panavanaka, small drums and kettle drums. Gomukhaha, horns. Shahasa, all of sudden. Eva, certainly. Abhya Hanyanta were simultaneously sounded. Saha, that. Shabdaha, combined sound. Tumulaha, tumultus. Abhavat became. Translation by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. After that, the conch shells, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, very good, Mataji. So this is, there is really, not a purport here because it's very kind of self-explanatory. So here now, the Shankha conch shell has been all blown by the Kauravas, and then now from 14 and 15, Krishna, Arjuna, one by one, they will start blowing their conch shell. In those days, that is how they won't just fight immediately. It's kind of an alert sound, alarm, alert. Each party would say, you know what, we are all gathered here, we are going to fight, but they will say that we are giving you the alert. We are giving you intimation that the fight will begin in the next 15 minutes or half an hour or whatever. There was a very dharmic, even fight used to happen in a very dharmic way. Even though in Mahabharata, a lot of things happen, that is, people might say, hey, how did this happen? Did they cheat? Again, in Dharma also, it has to be very carefully analyzed. What is that? Yesterday, I mentioned this. Even in Dharma, sometimes it may seem like somebody is breaking the Dharma, the rules of Dharma. Why? For example, a cop, a criminal is speeding away at 80 miles per hour, and the speed limit is only 60 miles. He's already breaking the speed limit. He's breaking already the Dharma. The cop is now doing 90 miles. He's also breaking the Dharma in one sense, because the legal speed limit is only 60. But now the cop himself, they're doing 90. But that is for a superior dharmic, to uphold the Dharma, to catch the criminal. They also have to break the law sometime. Not all the time. Cop cannot just go 90 miles per hour without any reasonable cause. But they can do it when there is an emergency, when there is something is illegal going on, when they have to protect the citizen, they will do it. At that time, it is no more called criminal activity. It is no more illegal. It's no more unethical. What is it called? Justice. Another example, the killer kills somebody. That is a crime. Then the case goes to the judge, the court. The judge says, give him death penalty. That is also a killing. Now there are so many people saying the killing, the death penalty should be abolished. Somebody did something wrong, but you are also doing the same thing. No, one is a crime, one is a justice. We have to very, very sharp. We have to, with spiritual knowledge, we have to understand that what is justice, what is a crime. Otherwise, there are so many people, they are saying Krishna is instigating war, fighting. Why would he do that? He's God. He can stop the war. Which parent would say, go and fight? He's our father. It's not like that. To uphold Dharma, to uphold the good things. Otherwise, how will the society function? If the police and the security, they're all going to sit at home saying that I will not go and fight against the criminal, and that's it. The entire society will become disturbed. The criminals will roam around freely, will completely destroy the entire society. Right? So protecting, upholding Dharma is a very key important thing. So that is what Bhagavad Gita is teaching. Arjuna is fallen into a illusion, that delusion also. What is the delusion? That he's thinking that he has to fight with his relatives, his guru, his grandfather Bhishma. And if he does, he knows that he's very powerful, he has to kill them. Now he's saying that, how can I kill? It's not possible. I don't want this kingdom at all. By killing all these people, Even though I know that, I have been, lot of injustice has happened to me, but I'm not going to kill them. I'm not going to be like them. But completely from chapter 2, 3, 4, from there onward, Krishna is giving the proper understanding. What Arjuna is having a compassion in a very tamasic way. It's a compassion. It's a good feeling that he's carrying for even though they are become his enemies, he's saying, I cannot kill these people at all. But it's not in the proper understanding. So, devotees, lot of things to learn. Any question on this 13, devotees? If not, we can move to 14 and 15. How about that? Okay. Who can read 14 devotees? Three devotees can read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I can read.
Ruby Mataji is here. Yeah. Sure.
Hare Krishna devotee, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Verse number 1.14. Tatah svetirhairukte mahati syandane stito madhava pandavaschaiva divo sankho pradadmatuhu. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Tribal Mataji. Two more devotees.
Shall I try, Prabhuji?
Why not?
Thank you so much. Tattah shvetarya yukte mahitasya nandane stitho madhava pandavashava divyo shadakho pradamatuha.
Very good. Divyo Shankar. Something. Shank. Conscious. So,
Hare Krishna. Can I?
Yes.
Sorry, can I read too?
Yeah, sure.
ततः श्वेतहर्ये युक्ते महति स्यानन्दने स्थितो माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यो शङ्खो प्रदम्युतः. हरे कृष्ण.
Very nice, Mataji. I think we should request Ranjan Prabhuji to read the synonym and translation. Is it okay, Ranjan Prabhu?
Yeah, sure. Hare Krishna. Tata, thereafter, Sabita with white, he, a, oh, hey. It's horses, and then yukte, being yoked, mahati, in a great, and then shandane, chariot, sthitoi, situated, Madhava, Krishna, the husband of goddess of fortune, Pandavas, Arjuna, the son of Pandu, Cha, also Eva, certainly, the Payu, transcendental, Shanku Kau, conceals, Shankau, conceals, Pradhamatu, sounded. Should I go with translation as well?
Absolutely, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna, stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses, sounded their transcendental counsels.
Very good, Prabhuji. Devotees, this is a shank. Like we know, we all keep at our home. There's nothing. But in the Sanskrit, because Sanskrit, sometimes the same shank might be pronounced in a different way, but it is all based on the context. So this is each personality, they are blowing the shank. So here in this verse, Lord Krishna, Lord Arjuna, and I'm sure there will be Bhima also will be there. But why don't we read the purport, devotee? Who can read the purport?
I can read, Prabhuji, if you can. I want.
Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Purport by His Grace, Divine Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In contrast with the conch shell blown by Bhishma Deva, the conch shell in the hands of Krishna and Arjuna are described to be transcendental. The sounding of the transcendental conch shells indicate that there was no hope of victory for the other side because Krishna was on the side of Pandavas. Jayastu Pandu Putranam Yesham Pakshe Janardanaha. Victory is always with the persons like the sons of Pandu because Lord Krishna is associated with them. And whenever and wherever the Lord is present, the goddess of fortune is also there because the goddess of fortune never lives alone without her husband. Therefore, victory and fortune were awaiting Arjuna. As indicated by the transcendental sound produced by the conch shell of Vishnu or Lord Krishna, besides that, the chariot on which both the friends were seated had been donated by Agni, the fire god, to Arjuna. And this indicates that this chariot was capable of conquering all sides wherever it was drawn over the three worlds. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Any additional extended comments, thoughts, Anand Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Here, with my minimal knowledge, Prabhuji, here it is very clearly explaining how powerful is the conch shell Krishna and Arjuna were blowing, Prabhuji. Because, as it says here, Jayastu Pandu Putranam Yesham Pakshe Janardanaha. So the victory is always with the persons who are with Vishnu or Krishna Prabhu. And the sounding itself indicated that there is no hope for the victory on the other side, Prabhuji. The sound from the conch shell, when they are blowing it itself, is indicating how victorious it will be. And in the three worlds, no one can conquer, or at least think of that, because Krishna himself is there with Pandavas, and they are the sons of Pandu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. You are on mute, Prabhuji.
Yes, very nice, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
See, we have to understand Krishna. The best way to understand him would be bhakti, devotional service. With a very subdued mind, with a very subdued attitude, surrendering mind. Manmana bhava madbhakta. Surrender the mind to Krishna, he will guide you after that. But many times we don't want to do that. We think, no, Krishna may not be able to help me. I will take care of myself. Krishna may be too. Sometimes we think we are even like Arjuna. It will be very, very interesting in the next few verses. Arjuna will be advising Krishna. It is very interesting. Krishna will very patiently listen to him. Arjuna, in the next few verses, he would say, Krishna, let us not do this. People will blame us, This is what happens when we have, again, misplaced understanding, concept we have in our mind. We have certain notion. This is the way it has to be done. So at those moments, Krishna automatically he takes a back seat. We are not allowing him to enter our mind, intellect, and consciousness deliberately, and he will not unnecessarily interfere. Because why he will not interfere? He's giving us the free will also to act as much as we can. He wants us to do much better by ourselves. Otherwise, what is the point of this manifestation? Why he has to create all of us, right? He's creating all of us to have this experience and learn. Like a parent would send their kid to school, right? So that the kids will slowly learn and they'll become very nice, citizen, good leaders. That's what is Krishna exactly wanting. And here also there is a contrast. In contrast, Srila Prabhupada is explaining here. There is a contrast by Hare Krishna. What happened? In the contrast is that the conch shell blown by Bhishma Deva and by the Kauravas team, and the conch shell from Krishna and Pandava's team is very, very different. It is a difference, even when in our home, devotees, when we have that Aarti bells, right? There is various ways of even playing that bell. Some people will, play it in a very harsh way. That's not the bells is to glorify. As a surrendering devotional service, we have to do that for Krishna and the deities. So, even though technically the Pandavas, the Kauravas are stronger at this moment. Another reason why they are technically stronger devotees, can anybody say? There are many reasons. First of all, Duryodhana is very tactful. He's a very egoist, very envious person, but he was very tactful. He was more tactful than even Bhima. Bhima is very strong. He could smash 1,000 elephants with just one of his palm. He can hit and smash. But Duryodhana was very tactful. We see that in our life, devotees. Some people are bad, but they are very, very tactful, very intelligent. They can manipulate. Whereas the good person, even though he is strong, he cannot really, protect himself too much because the other person is so manipulative. They manipulate everything. And when the good person, with all their strength, they feel hopeless. That is one reason. Karna was also a much better warrior than Arjuna. This Krishna knows, and that is why when Arjuna, in the final end, when he asked Arjuna to kill Karna, he knew that if he's not going to do that, Karna will kill him. That was the end of the Mahabharata. Either Karna has to be killed or Arjuna has to be killed. So Krishna rightly would advise Arjuna to kill Karna. Otherwise, it will be again the Adharma will win, right? And then the third thing is that military-wise, they already had like Anand Prabhu explained, Duryodhana got the boon from Krishna with the Narayana Sena. The most powerful army anywhere is Krishna's army. That Krishna has given it to the Pandavas. With that army, nobody can be defeated. Yes, except the Supreme Lord himself. That is where the entire concept comes. Bhagavan, Krishna, or Krishna's opulences and energies. They are good. Krishna's opulences are very powerful. We need that. But that's not our main concentration. We want to be like the Brajavasis. Brajavasis never really looked for Krishna's energies and opulences. They even didn't want to accept Krishna as a god. Krishna will go to them and keep on saying, you know what, who am I? They'll say, hey, you are nothing, we will fight with you. You will lose to me in wrestling. Or all his leelas, when he used to kill the demon, his friends would say, oh, no, you are very lucky. Lord Hari helped you. Your mom prays to Lord Hari, all the time. So that's a loving relationship. No expectation. No additional addendum that, oh, Krishna has got so much power. If I prayed, there are so many people, they go to Krishna. Krishna has already explained in one of the chapters. Chaturvida bhajante mam. 4 kinds of people come to me. They're also pious, but still they're expecting something from Krishna. But the real pure devotee, nothing. Krishna, I just want to surrender to you. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do. Okay. Any thoughts, devotees, before we go to 15? 15 will be a little more interesting. Okay. Who can read 15 devotees?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
One second. Let us see who has not read so far.
Yes.
Subal Prabhu is not even here. Or
Hare
is
Krishna.
he?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
you
read.
Prabhu or you?
Hare Krishna devotees, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya Paundram Dadmau Mahashankam Bhimakarma Vikoda. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Haribol Prabhuji, very nice. Bhashwati Mataji, I think she hasn't read. If she is able to read, that's good.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sure. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Bhagavad Gita 1.15. पाञ्चजन्यं ऋषिकेशो देवदत्तं धनञ्जयः पौन्द्रं पौन्द्रं दद्मौ महाशङ्खं भीमकर्म वृकोदरः.
Very nice, Mataji. Anupam Mataji, now your turn.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. पाञ्चजन्य हर्षिकेशो देवदत्तं धनञ्जय पौण्डं दधर्मो महाशङ्ख भीमकर्माविकोदरः. हरे कृष्ण.
Haribol, very nice. Raghu Prabhuji, did you read?
No, I did not.
Okay, would you like to read the synonym and translation, Prabhu?
Yeah, certainly. Synonyms: Panchajanyam, the conch shell name Panchajanya. Rishikesha, Rishikesha, Krishna, the Lord who directs the senses of the devotees. Devadattam, the conch shell named Devadatta. Dhananjaya, Arjuna, the winner of wealth. Poundram, the conch shell named Poundra. Dadamau, blue. Can you? I think I didn't finish it yet. Yeah, Dadma. Mahashankam, the terrific conch shell. Bhima Karma, one who performs Herculean tasks. Vrika Udaraha, voracious eater, Bhima. Translation by His Divine Grace, S. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Lord Krishna blew his conch shell, called Panchajanya. Arjuna blew his, the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific conch shell called Poundra. Thank you, Lord.
Haribol Prabhuji. Dear devotees, who can read the purport? Two devotees can read. There are two paragraphs at least.
I can read the first paragraph.
Okay.
Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Lord Krishna is referred to Rishikesha in this verse because he is the owner of all senses. The living entities are part and parcel of him, and therefore the senses of the living entities are also part and parcel of his senses. The impersonalists cannot account for the senses of the living entities, and therefore they are always anxious to describe all living entities as senseless or impersonal. The Lord, situated in the hearts of the living entities, directs their senses, but he directs in terms of surrender of every of the living entity. And in the case of a pure devotee, he directly controls the senses. Here on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Lord directly controls the transcendental senses of Arjuna, and thus his particular name of Rishikesha. The Lord has different names according to different activities. For example, his name is Madhusudana because he killed the demon of the name Madhu. His name is Govinda. He gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. His name is Vasudeva because he appeared as the son of Vasudeva. His name is Devaki Nandana because he's accepted Devaki as his mother. His name is Yashodanandana because he awarded his childhood pastimes to Yashoda at Vrindavana. His name is Parthasarathi because he worked as a charioteer of his friend Arjuna. Similarly, his name is Rishikesha because he gave direction to Arjuna on the battle of Kurukshetra. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very good. Devotees, second paragraph.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I'll read second.
Okay, sure.
Arjuna is referred to as Dhananjaya in this verse because he helped his elder brother in fetching wealth when it was required by the king to make expenditures for different sacrifices. Similarly, Bhima is known as Bharkodara because he could eat as voraciously as he could perform Herculean tasks such as killing the demon Hidimba. So the particular types of conch-shells blown by different personalities on the side of Pandavas, beginning with the lords, where all were encouraging to the fighting soldiers. On the other side, there were no such credits, nor the presence of Lord Krishna, the Supreme Director, nor that of the goddess of fortune. So they were predestined to lose the battle. And that was the message announced by the sound of conch-shells.
Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So, devotees, we see here, wherever the last verse in Bhagavad Gita, many of us will remember, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatro Partho Dhanudraha, Tatro Sriyo Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Wherever there is Krishna and devotees, Arjuna meaning devotees, wherever there is Supreme Lord and devotees, it is always victorious. Always victorious. Lakshmi is there. Krishna is known as Lakshmi Pati. Right? So, shall we now go and seek Lakshmi or Lakshmi's Pati? I think we should choose Lakshmi Pati. But many times we see that most of the people, they want only Lakshmi. They would say, I want more and more money and strength. Knowledge Krishna will give, but I don't know. Moksha nobody has seen. I'm not seeing. I don't know my ancestors, whether they got moksha. I have no idea at all. But at least Lakshmi, I'm able to see right now. If I have bank balance, more money, I'll be happy. But unfortunately, we see that that's not the case at all. Again, Krishna or Krishna's energy. What do we want? Best thing is to go to the personality who is the owner of the energy. Krishna, Rishikesha. He will take care of us. So, here it is also mentioned in the Mahabharata that when Krishna blew his conch shell, Panchajanya, many soldiers in the Kauravas, they left their bodies just by hearing the sound. Because they were so scared and, they could not withstand, the criminals, they cannot withstand the siren of the police. They immediately get very alert. They don't want to hear that at all. But for a citizen, the siren seems okay. We are being protected. The cops are there. They will take care of it. Whether it's a calamity or a crime or a violence is happening, you feel more secure. Okay, now the protection has come. Will be more relieved right now. So similarly here, these are all not ordinary personality. Also, Krishna is the supreme God, Lord. But Arjuna is one of the best warrior, Maharati. And where is our Poundram, our Bhima? Bhima is very powerful. With this kind of, even though they were a little bit low on the manpower, but Krishna is there. When Krishna is there, that is the side we should choose. When Krishna is there, we don't have to really speculate in our mind. Is this dharma? Just surrender. Sarva dharman parityajya. Many times people will say, did Krishna did this diet? Why did he do so? Many people ask Rama. Rama left Sita. But even after she was in the, kidnapped by Ravana, he didn't accept her. She had to stay alone. All this, speculation. Everything has got a background. Everything has got, there is no, the Lord Rama, Lord Krishna. They are the supreme. There is nothing more dharmic than them. They are the dharma. Dharma comes out of them. So we don't have to speculate at all. So Krishna is here, Arjuna is here, and our Bhima is also here. I want to show a slide. It may take maybe about 30 seconds. Would someone like to comment more on this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, and yeah, wonderfully explained, Prabhuji. Especially, we can, in this, the first paragraph, when I was reading, Lord Krishna has many names. And so, in fact, unlimited names, because unlimited pastimes, like Madhusudana, he killed Madhu, Devaki Nandana, yeah, because he chose Mother Devaki as his mother, Yashodanandana, and Rishikesha, because he is the master of all the senses, and giving pleasure to the cows. So like this, we can see that, any pastime Krishna does, he gets one name or many names. Thank you, Prabhuji. And also when you mentioned like Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Tatra Shri. So wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, there is the victory, there is always there. So we have to always keep Krishna within our heart. He is always there, but to remember. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Prabhu. So, real quick, devotees. We have about 2 minutes. Can somebody read this quick? 3 devotees can read. What is Panchajanya? What does it symbolize? Who can read this, devotees?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I can read, Prabhuji, if you can read. Panchajanya symbolizes the ultimate transcendental sound, Pranava and Omkara. Its vibration purifies the atmosphere, represents victory for dharma and protection for the devotees of the Lord. It destroys ignorance.
Very good, Prabhu. Devadatta, Arjuna, our Ruby Mataji.
Devadatta Arjuna, representing the power of the individual soul, Jiva, when aligned with the divine. This sound is a call for righteousness and the declaration of the devotee's unwavering faith and readiness to act for the divine will.
Yes, this particularly, it's very important. Arjuna is aligned with Krishna. That is very important. Yes, Sunita Mataji, please go ahead. Poundra.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Poundra, Bhima, represents the formidable Herculean strength of determination, Sankalpa, and dedicated service. Bhima's conch sound demonstrates the power of focused effort in upholding righteous and conquering internal and external demoniac forces. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, very nice, Mataji. So all these things, it always there is something to learn from each and every verse of Bhagavad Gita, each and every verse of Mahabharata, Ramayana. There is always something to learn spiritually. So, like Bhima, yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Shital Mataji, go ahead.
Sorry for interrupting, Prabhuji.
No,
So I
no,
have one question in the slide. It was, can you please show me the slide again, Prabhuji?
no. Okay.
So in the slide it says Devadatta, Arjuna, Poundra, Bhima. What is the mean? Like Devadatta, like is it the how it's is it another name for Arjuna or how
That
can
is the name of the conch shell, Mataji.
okay.
That is the name of that conch shell, particular. So it's got a spiritual name. Anything they do has got a spiritual name in it. Like, for example, Lord Ramachandra, what was his name for his weapon?
Gandhi.
No, no, Gandiva is our, yeah.
Dhanusha?
Yeah, Dhanush is, yeah, Dhanush is good.
Kodandarama, right, Prabhuji?
Kodanda, yeah, Kodanda
Ko-
is good. Yeah.
Kodanda.
So they always had, do we know the name of the club of Balram? Gada. Sunanda. Okay. So like that, they always had a very spiritual name for all of those things, Mataji. So it is, I mean, it is not a name, particular name, but it's a name for that conch shell.
So like what the weapon they are carrying?
Yeah, correct.
Is
Yes.
that the meaning?
Yeah, yeah. Because they are
Oh.
not special. It is not just special. It is not just ordinary weapons, Mataji. They are all very empowered by Krishna. So everything has got a special spiritual name for them. Subal Prabhu, please go ahead.
No, Prabhuji, I think, yeah, Mataji, Prabhuji, I also heard that every, this one has a pastime. Like Panchajanya, it was actually a demon who took, Sandipani Muni's, son into the water. So Krishna went into the water, fought with that Panchajanya, and then, and also blessed that he will become my conscious, right, Prabhuji?
Everything has got a background. So do we know what is
So
there? Sorry, go ahead.
Devdatta's story, Prabhudev? Yeah, Panchajanya, I understand. If someone knows about Devdatta's story.
Anybody knows devotees?
Devdatta means God given, Prabhuji. That Shank is given by the Lord Himself to Arjuna.
Yeah, but let's do some research. Why not we discuss this tomorrow? What is the background of Devadatta? What is the background of Poundra? Why that special name? What is the background for that? Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji, I want to mention one small thing, Prabhuji. Background కాదు కానీ, but when we are naming my elder kid Prabhu, we named him as Devadatta Prabhu. We did not know, unless now we don't know the meaning of Devadatta Prabhu. His name is Venkata Devadatta. But see Prabhu, how he is blessed to have the name of the council Prabhu. I'm feeling that very happy, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Very good. No, at those time, Prabhujis, Matajis, we always used to have some name connected with spiritual.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Always.
But when we put the name, we don't know. We are not into Bhagavad-gita. We don't know anything, Prabhu. Just
no, but
it came with D.
But the culture was there.
Yes, Prabhuji.
The culture was there to give such a spiritual name.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Even
Really
if you
blessed.
look into all our names, we have a spiritual background.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, devotees, Shital Mataji, let us discuss about Devadatta and Poundra. How about that?
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Very good. Devotees, we shall conclude now. We shall resume tomorrow. A lot more to happen. It will be very amazing. This is just not a war. It's a transformation. It's a journey, spiritual journey. From where? From ignorance to the highest enlightened position. Okay. Vanchakalpatrubhasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha
Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
All girls to the assembled devotees. Devotees, be well, be in Krishna consciousness,